how's it going? I want to do a get ready with me today. I want to talk a little bit about the beauty community. I'm trying a new foundation that I got as a sample actually from Sephora because best life hack ever. And we're gonna play with the Lethal Cosmetics 1-Up palette because it just restocked. And I actually like this palette a lot. I think it's really fun. Today is St. Patty's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to you if you celebrate. Once upon a time, I used to go out and drink green beer and get hammered in public, and it was a good time. But parenthood has struck like a bolt of lightning, saying, responsibilities, you can't do that anymore. And it is what it is. But I'm not going to do a green eye look today. Listen, friends, I just don't care. I want to do a different color. I want to do something fun. So I think I'm going to go for the blue shades in this. I'm just going to do one eye and then I'll pop back on. But anyway, let's play with the 1-Up palette by Lethal Cosmetics. I like this. A lot of people did not like the shape of this, but honestly, I like kitschy things like this. I think they're fun, especially video game themed. Like, that's my jam. I really enjoy video gaming, and I don't get to play as often as I'd like anymore, but you know, it's still something I like. But yeah, it's really fun. The packaging's really fun. The color story is vibrant. If you don't like colorful eyeshadows, this is probably not geared towards you. But it is really fun and the shades are really pretty. So I'm gonna play with this. I did get this at launch. And I think I'm gonna go into the shade Hit Point here. So how have you been? It's been, friends, I've just been like watching from the sidelines, all of the drama going on in the beauty community. It's like 2016 again, you know, before I ever cared about makeup. Like we have celebrity drama, we have influencers shading influencers, and oh my gosh, first off, let me just state that I am team Selena, okay? I don't do like drama, but like watching the internet, I'm team Selena. I don't like Mean Girls. That's not how, the movie's great, but not like in real life, you know? But yeah, we just, you know, it's crazy that grown women act this way towards each other. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, so it's been crazy watching all that go down, and then all of these people wanting clout that just jump on the hate train. Like, listen, stop hating people. Y'all need a new hobby. Like, I don't know how you can, I just think it must be really bad for your karma, you know? I don't know. So that's all I have to say about that. But then you have like, you know, all of the Michaela drama, which, oh, see all the fallout? Good thing I didn't do the rest of my makeup yet. My skin looks great. And that's because I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately because we've all been sick. So my skin looks great, but like, but I've missed putting it on. I do like it. But yeah, so it's just been really interesting to kind of see how everything is playing out, because like all these people coming out of the woodwork, and then like everybody has something to say, an opinion on the matter. And, you know, I think that honesty, was it Kristen Bell? Her therapist said that honesty without tact is cruelty. And I feel like there's a lot of cruelty going on the internet right now, which is not cool. You can be honest, but there's no need to be mean-spirited, you know? I don't know. I'm going into the shade 8-Bit here. I wasn't going to do any green, but I think this will be pretty. Yeah, it's really interesting how it's all playing out. Watching from the sidelines, if you will, because I am not involved. I don't have a big platform or anything like that, you know? I'm just a small creator, and just the craziness. And then let's talk about like all the dishonesty, like all of these disclosed sponsorships. Listen, I get real suspicious when I see the same, like all of these major influencers, right? All talking about the same mascaras If you know, you know. Talking about the same foundations, the same like, and it's one thing. See, look, I have that harsh line. Not loving that. I'll tell you what, that dark blue hit point, she's tricky. She's a tricky blue. Still really pretty, but kind of tricky. But all of, like, I get really suspicious as a consumer when I see all the same channels. Like, granted, they may have gotten PR, they may have, you know, all of done that, but like, you mean to tell me that like 500 of the top whatever influencers out there, even small creators, are all reviewing the same mascara and using the same lines? Sus. So I know in PR kits, I'm not on, I was getting Good Molecules new releases for a while. I haven't gotten anything in a while. But like, and it comes with like a piece of paper that says, you know, like, these are facts about the product. Like, I get if you're reading like the fact card, but if you're not being honest about that, I don't know. It doesn't garner my attention. It's not worth me watching you. You know, like, I don't know. I value honesty. And then like this whole de-influencing thing. Big creators and small creators are like de-influencing by this and not that. And like Angelica Nyquist made a point in her video, right? She said, well, if you're saying buy this and not that, you're not really de-influencing anything. You're just influencing them to buy something different. You know, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So look how pretty that is. It's a little messy, but it's okay. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to put a lash on and we'll make it fine. I did not prime my eyes because if you've been here before, you know I just can't be bothered. The only time I prime my eyes is when I know, when I'm putting shimmers on, because I do like using a glitter primer. And also when I know something is going to be like real messy, you know? So, okay. So that shade's on. Let me put some NYX glitter primer on because I think I'm going to use, what do you think? I think I'm going to use this shade on like the outer part of the lid and then this shade in like the center lid and maybe this for highlight. Oh, maybe this for highlight. I think that'd be fun. But I just find it really suspicious, you know? Maybe it's just me. Okay, let me grab my primer. Okay, darlings, glitter primer's on. I think I'm gonna use this shade High Score. And let's put the shade Final Boss all over the lid. And then I will start adding a little bit of depth to the outer corners. I think that's how I wanna do it. But, you know, there's a lot of undisclosed sponsorships happening. And I think it's also a problem that we need to talk about. Oh my God, that shade though. Right. I want to talk a little bit about gatekeeping. Okay. So I don't know if you know of, what gatekeeping is, but how I understand it. And if I'm wrong, you can put your own version in the comments below, please. But, it's, you know, basically setting out guidelines, how other people, what they can and cannot do. Right. And so I see this a lot, and other creators who complain, like somebody like me, okay, I'm not trying to be like an influencer. I'm just having fun with my makeup in front of the camera, okay? And I see a lot of other influencers, people who want to make a career out of being an influencer, okay, or a content creator. And they get really, really angry at especially smaller creators who are willing to take PR, like free product, in exchange for a review or in exchange for a video or a post or, you know, whatever. And I don't think, and this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but honestly, I don't give a shit. All right. Look how pretty that is. They get really pissy or make snide comments in posts or whatever. If somebody makes the decision to make a post in exchange for a free product or a video in exchange for a free product, and I'm going to tell you right now, what you do on your channel or on your page is not their fucking business. Okay? I think if a consenting adult wants to make the decision to do that, then that's on them. All right. Some creators, and I'm just speaking from, you know, observation, okay? I don't get free eyeshadow palettes or anything yet, you know, nothing like that, okay? I'm not on like any major PR lists or anything like that, okay? But I think that you telling somebody else what they can or cannot do on their page and being frankly a bitch about it, because I've seen this in the comments a lot lately, and if you are that creator that's going after, it's one thing to educate a creator about being taken advantage of. It's another to go on their comment thread and to essentially want to bitch them out and tell them, well, you can't do that and you can't do this and you can't do that. Like, fuck you. Somebody can do whatever they want online. And I think that you as a creator have to make that decision for yourself, okay? I'm not saying yes one way or another, but I've just seen it a lot. And as I've been on the internet for, you know, I'm 36. So really though, for a while, just kind of watching in the background, not look how pretty that came out. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I want to add another color. I think that's just perfect. So I've been on the internet for a while and I've seen a lot, and that doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me. So you make the decisions that are best for your page, okay? That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. This is my page. If you don't like what I say, you can leave. But that's just the reality of my little corner of the internet. That's what I think. All right, I'm going to put some lashes on, and then I will be right back. Actually, I'm going to put some lashes on and do the other eye, so it's just done, and then I'll be right back. Okay, darlings, eyes are done. I went ahead and just did this eye, and then I finished with the Salem Cosmetics Clever Librarian lashes. I like them. I think they're pretty. I find them a little hard to get on, and it might just be me. The band's a little thicker than I'm used to, so. Okay, so next on the list, we're gonna do our foundation. I did already prime my face. I used this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which I think is part of the Ulta sale. I don't know if that's already done or not, because I'm not an influencer, I don't know. I guess I could have looked it up. Oh well. But I did use that, and I do like that. Mainly, I think, just for the smell. But I do notice that I like how it does make my skin a little tacky, so. Okay, so at Sephora, I got a sample of 2 different colors of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I've never tried it, but in case you didn't know, Sephora will go in and try to do a shade match for you, and they will give you samples. So if you didn't know that, you can go try other foundations and get a sample and see what's going to be like a good fit for you. I've never tried this before, and I was really curious about it. So I do have 2 shades. This looks like it's 5 in, which is showing up a lot more yellow on the screen, by the way, than it does in real life. And then this is 6 in. I think I'm honestly somewhere in the middle, so let's take a look. Let's do a finger swatch. And there's a good bit of product in here, so I'm just gonna put, this is 5 in, okay, which, see, that's probably gonna be the shade, honestly. And there's a good, like I said, good bit of product in there. And let's see, we're 6. This is 6 in. Oh, I don't know. This looks like my, see, I could go either way. Let me just mix them. I'll just mix them. I'm gonna use a beauty sponge. So let's do that. And we'll just mix them together and we'll see how it comes out. This is the lighter one. I don't know how much I need of this. I don't know. Let me just put some dots on my face. I'm gonna use a beauty sponge, so, you know, chances are some of it's gonna fall off, but. So I think though, if whatever a creator wants to do on their page, getting back to our previous conversation, like whatever creator wants to do on their page is up to them, as long as they're 1, not hurting anybody, and 2, being honest. I don't see the problem in it, but I don't know. What do you think? In the comments below, will you tell me? Because maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just Switzerland on this matter, but I was always just taught that, you know, to stay in your lane, like it's nobody else's business, but I don't know. If you have thoughts on it, let me know. So far, this feels nice. It's more full coverage than I thought, honestly. The beauty community has been crazy. A lot of like the OG beauty creators are back at it or still at, look, it's like high school. Do you see this? I don't know if either of these shades is He's right. Just gonna drag it down. I am going to dinner later with my best friend, so this makeup is gonna last me all day. But look how yellow. Look how yellow my skin is. It looks so yellow. Now in person, does not look nearly that yellow, but I think it's really interesting the difference on camera. Because on my like phone camera, really yellow. In person, reasonably neutral. I am in front of a mirror, or in front of my window, like to my backyard here, and the finish is really nice though. Like, it seems nice. I feel like I'm wearing a mask though. It is a little too full coverage for me, I think. I like to do this. This is fun. This is fun, and oh, it's oxidizing on my skin. Oh, that is totally oxidizing. It's getting darker as we speak. Literally, it's been, what, a minute since I put it on? Look how different that looks. That's crazy. It's oxidizing a lot. I am definitely not buying a full version of this. Thank goodness for samples, right? Right. I think it'll be fine once I get the rest of my makeup on, but whew, good golly, Miss Molly. We're gonna make it work. Friends, it's like a mask. Oh man. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape, which I think is also part of the Ulta sale. Just put a little bit. I don't really put it all over the place. This is the shade 29 in case you were curious. My skin's very like light to neutral, like light to medium neutral, but boy, oh boy. The finish on this foundation is really beautiful though, but these colors, I just don't think are it, friends, because it oxidized on my skin really quickly, and I don't know if it's gonna continue oxidizing, or if it's gonna, you know, pause, but that's a new one for me. Yeah, yep, new one for me. So anyway, clearly I have a lot of opinions, friends, because here we are, but I think it's okay to disagree. I don't know about you, but I was always taught growing up that if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And unless you see something that's just blatantly wrong, okay? So I don't know. When I see these people targeting other people online, or trying to tell people what they can and cannot do, or like, it doesn't sit well with me. I'm gonna use this Tarte Sea breezy duo. I think this is discontinued. I don't know, but I really like it. We're just gonna bronze up and even things out a little bit, but it doesn't sit well with me. Use the products you want to use. Support the creators you want to support, unless they're racist jackasses, in which case you get what you get. Yeah, I don't understand why we feel the need to belittle other people online. I don't know. Now, if somebody asks you for your opinion, okay? If they ask for your opinion, well, then they asked for your opinion. But I think it's really different when somebody is just going about their day and then you, Johnny Q Karen, roll up in their DMs and you're like, listen, you suck, the world sucks, everything sucks, and go fuck yourself. You know, I don't think that's okay, but maybe that's just me. But that's not how I choose to behave as a person. And if you were that kind of person, you know, who hurt you? Like, who hurt you? Okay? Therapy. It's expensive, but worth it. All right, friends. So I think I'm gonna use this blush too. So all of this has been going on, right? And then now there's beauty lawsuits all over the place, which, you know, makes sense. I'm really kind of interested. If you like learning about like beauty lawsuits, that kind of thing, Jen Love does a really good job of reporting on like the major ones, but I don't know, it's crazy. And they're brands. I think that what you choose to spend your money on says a lot, meaning that like you control who you support with your money, right? So like, if you don't like a company, don't buy from it. If you don't like an influencer, don't support their collabs. Like, I think that just speaks volumes, because really, like, you say what's acceptable with your wallet. And that's just my opinion, take it or leave it. But I really like how this came out. I will tell you, friends, this palette does, like this 1-Up palette, so super cute. Does have a lot of like glitter bukkake all over your face. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. I really should be using my Ofra one, but I already dipped my brush in this one. But look how gorgeous the finish of my skin is. I am impressed by this foundation, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm not always a bougie bitch. I like using things all across the spectrum, but like, All right, this is the Airbrush bronzer in medium, which by the way, I really like this. But my Ofra one is the one I'm trying to pan, so. I do like the finish of this foundation. Not gonna, oh, I didn't set my under eyes. I wonder if I need to. I kind of don't want to, because they look really nice. It's still too tacky for my, I should set it with a little bit of powder. But do you have any brands that you don't support? You can tell me in the comments below. I'm not going to judge you one way or another. You know, if you choose to support whomever. I do have brands that I try not to support. I let my wallet do the talking. And like, you know, JSC is one of them. I, you know, really enjoyed his reviews for like the longest time, but I don't know. I can't get behind it. And that's just my opinion, you know, but, I don't support Jacqueline, you know, cause the whole thieving and I don't know, lying to everyone thing doesn't sit well with me, but to each their own. I'm not judging you if you do. Get on with your best self. I don't do a lot with ABH because of the whole Russia thing. If you know, you know. Okay, so I'm going to take this green. I think I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. God, I'm liking how my skin's looking, but the foundation's definitely the wrong color. So yeah, it's just, you know, I think it's a weird time. The beauty community is kind of in this like weird lull place, right? Like you have the OG community trying to make a comeback after all the cancellations, which by the way, I don't agree with cancel culture. I said what I said, and you don't have to agree with me. I agree with consequences for your actions. So if you want to be a garbage person, you get what you get online. But the whole concept of like canceling people from their like whole lives, that's not cool. But or like sending death threats and the internet, there's some crazy people out there. Like I said, therapy, y'all, be good for some of y'all. Just saying. All right, I like this green under here. It kind of doesn't look as vibrant as it does in the pan. Like, see how bright that is? But see it on the eye? And this is a clean brush. I did just clean my brushes because, friends, they were gross. So please, do everyone a favor and clean your brushes. But, okay, I like this. We cute, we cute. Okay, I was thinking, it's a little bit too much on the under eye, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, I love Elise Myers. I just love her. She's like a little rainicorn, like rainbow unicorn of light, and I just love her. She's a nicer person than I am. That's for damn sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this yellow and put this on the inner corner. But yeah, so if you're part of the beauty community, please tell me what your thoughts are. I'm always really curious. Please keep it respectful though. I think if you need to be rude and angry and hostile to other people on the internet, I'm gonna police my comments. I will 100% admit that right now. If you are gonna be hostile in the comments, I'm gonna police my comments. I'm gonna delete and block your ass. Like, not because we have differing opinions. I don't mind differing opinions at all, and I like a conversation, but when you're like hostile and name calling, and you know, that's how you get blocked. Okay, friends. So let me finish with mascara on my like lower lashes and liner, and then I'll be right back. Okay, loves. So, like I said, I went ahead and did the lower lashes with the Essence Kajal liner in brown. And then I also did on my lower actual lashes, their magnetic, like the real magnetic mascara by Benefit. And on my brow, I do have this dark brown pencil, which is not quite the right color, by Kokie Cosmetics. And then I have the Pixie by Petra Brow Tamer. This doesn't tame anything. I think if you want your brows to be like crunchy hair gel, then this might be for you. I'm just trying to use it up because I really don't have another brow gel right now. So, but yeah, so that's what's on the brows. On the lips, I went ahead and did the Tease. It's called Tease. Where is it? Where did I put it? There it is. I dropped it. The Tease Liquid Lipstick by BlendBunny Cosmetics, and I did not use a lip liner because I didn't feel like it. This is just going to come off during dinner anyway. It's a formula that doesn't dry down all the way, but it does last a good long time, so we love that. But yeah, so the only thing I forgot really was like highlighter, and I've been very hit and miss with highlighter lately, but I kind of want to use this shade from the palette as a highlighter and just kind of see what happens. So let's just do it. I mean, I'm just going out to dinner. Firstly though, before we go any further, can we just say how beautiful my complexion looks with that foundation? May not be the right color, you know, because I brought it all the way down to my neck. So it oxidized for sure, but it is a beautiful color. And I think the lighter one, the lighter shade 5in, would actually be a good fit for me after it oxidized a little bit. So knowing that moving forward, that's for the win. All right, so let me take this yellow color called Split Screen. And I hope it's not going to be like too glitter bukkake on my cheeks, but let's see. Okay. I do want to just like buff it in a little bit, but ooh, okay. Oh, Cardi B has changed our society in so many ways. Look how pretty that is. I likey. This does have a shift. It's like a yellow-green shift, but it's kind of subtle. So that's why I was thinking it might be pretty for a highlighter. And if you overdo it, you can always go over it with your beauty sponge if you used a sponge with whatever product is left over, you know? I think that's really pretty. Let's put some on the nose because Rudolph be shining tonight, friends. Just a little bit. I will say, it doesn't go too far on your brush. You're going to dip it in multiple times. It is an eyeshadow. It's not a highlighter, but it is really pretty. Okay, friends. I think that's going to be I just want to keep putting it on my face. And I'm going to take it too far. I know. I just am. But anyway, I love your faces. Thank you so much for being here and for subscribing and just hanging out with me. I love you guys. So, yeah, that's all I got for you. Thanks for chilling. And if you like my content, please subscribe. Leave your opinions in the comments below in a respectful way, please. Let's not turn into sharks against each other. But yeah, have a wonderful day. And thanks for hanging out with me. And thank you for your time. Because, you know, it's your most precious resource. So, all right, bye. Oh, and I almost forgot. The 1-Up palette by Lethal it restocked today. I know that they're saying they're going to get rid of it. So if it's something that you like, then please pick it up. But use a code. I know you can use a code. So like I said, I like it. Definitely has fallout. It's not perfect, but I do like it. So anyway, okay. I forgot and I just wanted to tell you. Okay, bye.